everybody. Welcome back to the Spring Spectacular. My name is Chris Yee.
I'm Wendy Yee.
I'm Mike Topshevsky.
And I'm Joey Evans.
All right, today we are playing Twinkle Twinkle. This is from
Little Star.
one of the channel sponsors, All Play here. This is a bit of a drafting game. We're going to be, well, I shan't say perhaps crafting any cosmos. Legally distinct.
Got it.
Okay.
Different
Makes
space
sense.
game.
Okay.
Also
all
different
right.
than their top 10 sci-fi games.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Good, I'm glad you get to move closer. I like
Yeah, I
it.
realized I was really far away.
You were. I was feeling like I smelled or something.
There was a lot of space there.
Oh my god.
All right, so this is a tile drafting game.
Never
We're
mind,
gonna
you can
be-
go back.
We're going to be adding these tiles out to our board here. You'll notice that these are clear acrylic, which are, one, gorgeous. Two, they pop really well on our star boards over here. But three, where it's relevant, some of these tiles that show constellation patterns can be flipped because they're clear on both
nice.
sides. And that'll matter for certain tiles more than other ones, like this one over here, right? So the idea of the game is that, and by the way, this was a Kickstarter from All Play that the funding is done already, but you can still pre-order it on their website. All of the this is not like a upgrade or anything like that. All the copies of the game come with this. And the third thing about these acrylic tiles is after they're all placed out onto your player board, there will be a scoring app where you just take a picture of your board and it'll add up and tally up all of the scoring conditions for you. Thankfully, we don't have that so that you, Joey, can learn how to do the calculations on your own.
Yes.
Basic
and just
arithmetic,
trust
Joey.
me. Yeah. I'll come up with my score. I've already got it in my head, by the way. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it
83.
above or
I'm going to go with 83.
83.
I don't even know what a good score is, but I'm going to go with 83.
All right. So you notice that Michael, you're playing red, or Mike, you're playing red. Joey's blue. I'm green and purple, and that corresponds to our little selectors.
Ooh,
over
mine's a
here.
cat.
Here's a cat. Joey, you're a fish in space. I hope
am.
you
Yeah, I
feel
get
bad
to eat
about
you.
that.
I would watch that movie.
Am I a teddy bear?
You are definitely a teddy bear.
You're just like a basic human. That makes me sad.
Basic. She's got a latte in one hand and whatever.
Ugg boots.
Ugg boots in the other. That's what kids are all about these
How do
days.
you keep the latte in the cup in space?
Oh, you don't. You don't. You just
You drink it quickly.
It's a vacuum straw. It has like a, I don't know.
splash your space helmet with it. All right, so on your turn, you're going to do two things. One is you're going to take your marker and select a tile. And secondly, you're going to place that tile onto your board there. You can do that right away. And then Joey would go second. He would move down here and take this tile, so on and so forth, until all of us have selected tiles. Once that's done, these our markers are going to go back up in the relative turn order that we moved them down in. So turn order will be changing throughout. The leftover tile that wasn't drafted is going to move to the front, and then this area here that says next round, guess what happens, Joey?
Wham.
Things don't go wham when they go up.
They
They
go.
go.
There's no noise
They
in
go
space,
Twinkle,
man.
That's
twinkle,
true.
Joey.
Come on. They get twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Dude, do we do twinkle hand? Twinkle
And-
fingers?
Twinkle,
And then you'll
It's like-
refill from the bag out here.
Okay. All right. All right.
So that's the whole flow of the game. We're going to do that 20 times until we fill in our star board.
Done.
And once that is filled in, we're going to go to scoring here. Includes a dry erase board and marker here, so we can tally up all the conditions. Let's go through what the scoring conditions are so you can know how to make good moves, Joey. Good moves.
Good moves.
Wendy, I already trust you implicitly.
It's good.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Michael, no idea. Jury's still out. All right, so you're going to score your two largest constellation clusters. So these tiles out here that show the stars, Z, if we could zoom in on my board here, I think this would be easy for teaching purposes.
Sure, we did not set this.
We did not say that.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. Punch into it and we'll see if we need to, I'll slide things around if
Sure,
we
let me
need.
think who was sitting there.
This was Joey's spot in the last game.
Yeah.
No, that was
Oh, sorry.
Cliff's.
Cliff.
That was Cliff's spot.
Flip.
Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't mean to put you on the spot. I didn't think about that.
Put your hand out.
Magic. Ooh.
There we go. All right.
Behind the scenes.
So constellation clusters are groups of stars connected by these dots that are connected in straight lines. So you see over here, I've got one cluster of stars. That's a 5-size constellation. This one over here is a 4-line one, or like a 4-star one. These are called the nova stars, the white filled-in ones. and those still count as regular stars. They're also worth a bonus point at the end of the game.
Okay.
So in this case, we're going to score your largest and second largest constellation clusters. So 5 and 4.
There's off these points.
And then we check this down here and see that I would earn 11 and 7 points. Also, you're going to score based on the number of constellation clusters that you have on your board in total. So even though this one didn't score for largest set, I have at least 3 different ones. The caveat being that a constellation must consist of at least 2 stars, so this does not count as one of them, whereas this single tile does have 2 that are connected on the line. Does that make sense, Joey?
Yeah.
Cool. And they can connect on these diagonals and so on and so forth. But they do not branch off. So like you can't branch out into 8 different directions. You just follow straight lines, if that makes sense. So that's how the constellations score for having large ones and for having lots of them. Then we're going to go and look at the other conditions here. So that's these 3 ones explained. As I mentioned, the Nova stars, the white filled in ones, are 1 point each. And then you look at the 5 other things that we have on the side of the board here. So comets are going to score based on the number of stars that are around them on tiles. So at the end of the game, this comet would be worth 5 points itself.
Okay.
You're going to score up every comet for that purpose. If there's a tile that is not a constellation tile, but it has a Nova star, does count. So this would now be worth 6 points.
So Novas count.
Novas count.
Okay.
Next up, we're going to look at planets. On the simplest scoring here, planets are worth 3 points each. But we're going to do something a little different here. All of us are going to take our little planet tile. We're going to flip it over to the advanced side.
Are you ready for being advanced?
Oh, here it is.
All right.
We're so ready.
Done with basic score. We're
I
going
just
to
was asking Joey.
We're
I
going
know
to do
you
an
are.
advanced thing here.
We're done.
I believe in you, Joey.
On this side,
I'm the only one.
I feel bad. Like, we make out fun of Joey all the time.
Sorry, Chris.
I had Joey happens to be the only person I didn't get to teach this to ahead of time.
That's true. Figure it out.
Planets now on this side of the scoring, on the alternate side, are 2 points each. However, the player who has the most of them will get 8 bonus points.
I'm just fighting words.
All right, asteroids, you're trying to make large clusters of those. So 2 asteroids that are next to each other orthogonally or diagonally make a cluster.
Ooh,
and then
or
the more-
diagonally.
Yeah, it's the only thing diagonal counts on.
All right.
Pretty much, yeah. So the more of them you have together, you look on this scoring chart and you earn more points. And you do get score if you have a cluster over here and a cluster over there, cluster everywhere, shake it derriere. You score all of them.
It is.
Black holes are going to score 2 points each. However, they will score 3 additional points, i.e. be worth 5 points, if there are no stars nor planets next to them, right? So if you're able to fill it in with other type of tiles, then instead of being 2 points, that black hole will be 5 points. Make sense?
Yep.
And then the bottom one is satellites. These are the tiles that have the little T on them. That's in part because of the scoring app. It recognized that symbol better than an S. But the satellites here are going to score 3 points per flat edge that is alongside a black hole or alongside a planet. Doing some deep space research there.
Okay.
So that one tile could be worth up to, if it's fully surrounded, up to 12 points. So there you go. Those are all of the scoring conditions that we're going to use. We're going to use the one advanced side there for the planets, just to throw a little more spice, a little more salt and pepper into the mix there.
Salt and pepper.
Yep. And we're going to play 20 rounds, so this game can go very smoothly, pretty quickly.
Let's
Any
do it.
questions?
Done. We
All
got
right.
this.
So we've kind of quasi-randomized player order, so now Joey's going first.
I'm going to start my constellation.
No. You don't pick it up, Joey.
Oh, we slide it up?
You put your little mini.
No,
up
he takes
here.
it. He puts it over on top of his board.
Yeah, you take it.
Oh, you do take
I
it?
do take it.
Yeah, you take it right away.
Oh,
Take
look
it
at
and
me
place it right
correcting you
away.
incorrectly.
Look at who already knows how to win this game.
Yeah.
Joey
Joey's
with
in the
2
lead.
stars in the
I'm
corner.
winning.
I clearly paid attention to the
winning.
2 different rule teachers I had.
All right. Is me?
It's me.
Take that black hole. Now this one's kind of cool over here. Boop, 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 boop,
Oh.
boop, boop.
Okay, I'll take the black hole.
Oh.
I was really hoping you were going to leave that for me to grab next round.
So black holes I want next to
Nothing.
nothing.
Well, not next to stars nor planets. They
So-
are okay to be next to comets, asteroids, and satellites.
so in
for
a
example.
corner somewhere is great.
Yeah,
just-
not bad, right?
Just step away.
So we move all of these up here.
Can they be next to each other?
This slides to the front. They can be next to each other. Wait, no. Sorry.
No,
black holes can't
not
be
next to each other.
Not next to other black holes.
Oh, then they don't score at all. Okay.
If you,
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
Whew. Okay.
But diagonals are okay.
All right, so we're going to refill from the front here. However, you notice how this little tile shows a clock? That means it must go to the end, because it's a slow tile, if we reveal one of these as we're filling in for the next round. We didn't. So there we go. That's starting with Michael.
This is playing basketball in space, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the Phoenix Suns logo.
I believe that's the Monstars logo.
Monsters.
Don't know about that one.
Oh.
I've watched the documentary. I know how good of a baller Jordan was.
Is me?
Well, let's not start that conversation.
You know what?
Good, because
We'll get them all riled. We'll get them all riled up in the chat of who's the
Take this
champion.
fancy
I don't
star.
think our chat. All right, chat, go wild. Is it Michael Jordan or is it Scottie Pippen? Go.
That's the argument.
All right, here we go. I'm not big fans of these. These right here are.
Those are the comets which want to be next to stars.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna really help them at all.
You're not going to comment to it?
I'm not. Just give me a satellite. There we go.
All right.
Chris
Z is lighting up the comments, the chat right now.
Pippin Longbottom.
We're not talking about Star Wars.
I'll do that. Whoop, 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 and whoop, and whoop. See that? See that?
Wow,
You got to
it
make
is
noises.
Twinkle
Nice and
Twinkling.
quick, yes.
All right, so here we go. Bop, bop. No
Bop.
late tiles.
Oh, okay.
Skip it, bop,
We're going to get
bop.
all the good tiles at the end. There'll just be a whole row of those time tiles.
Maybe.
All right, it's me.
Is you.
Back to you.
All the planets look a little different. That's fascinating.
Airbud.
I'm going to do this shebang right here.
True. We're not considering all the champions.
Oh, you're next. I don't like that.
Yee. Oh, I like asteroids. I don't know. I'll try it. Let's see. Deal with it, Joey.
You like
I
them, but do
really
they
wanted
like
to get
you?
involved in the asteroid game, but guess I'm going to have a planet.
And zoop. Well, let me ask you, Mike. Are
All
you
right.
going into? Hold on, Wendy. Hold on. I gotta refill.
Yeah,
You
'cause you gotta
show me.
look at what's coming
I'm
up.
so excited about next round. I don't even care about the future round.
Look, our first late tile. Late to the table, baby.
Twinkle twinkling.
All right, Michael. Do you have a particular strategy you were trying to employ?
So I know that I'm not going to be able to maximize all 5 types of scoring. Actually, 7 if you count
You know what?
the consolation one.
False. Just score well in all categories. That's my plan.
Yeah, mathematically that's not possible. So I started looking at planets. Since planets with the majority is going to get 8 points, the swing on that is a 16-point swing if I win it instead of somebody else. So I made sure to. I don't know how many planets are in the bag. If I played this realistically, I would have that number memorized. But I'm guessing 2 is a pretty good start so far. So I know I'm going to try to pick up a lot of planets and eventually try to drop a satellite surrounded by planets. So that's what I looked at to start.
And I'm just sitting out of the planet game for now.
Yeah.
Think about the future, but
Here's what I'm looking at. This looks fun. I'm going to try this. That is where my strategy ends. Oh, man. You stole my asteroid. I don't like that, being behind on the asteroid game. But
And I think that's the thing I'm just going to ignore. I'm like, I'll let you guys fight for those because if you can't get a ton, it's not going to matter.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and take this because I'm fine if I'm just collecting Nova stars and stuff. And
Yeah, I mean, that's free
Okay.
points.
yeah. I don't mind going last on this particular lineup either.
Yeah,
right? So,
it's a really good lineup.
I hate the fact you made me tell my strategy because now I'm like, I think I was going to be able to just sneak a bunch of planets, and now
now
not
you're gonna
nearly
have
as
to-
confident in
you
that.
were not going to be able to sneak anything past Joey. He is a professional. What do you do again?
it's a trap.
You're a professional
I
subtractor.
just sit here.
Ooh.
I do nothing.
Ooh. See, I want this one, and I want it there, but that doesn't work there. So I think I'm going to go... I'm not Joey. I think I'm going to go with this one.
What are you going to do? Well, that's nice.
All right, Joe, you're up next.
That's one way to live your life.
Surround that right there.
Oof, you taking that, really? Remember how I said that I was happy with this lineup.
I'm gonna get in on that Nova Star game because you made it sound good.
No. Well, yeah, actually.
Free points. Points is
they're
points.
great. You should only get Nova Stars.
Yeah, it's a Nova planet that was in the second spot. If I was into planets, which I'm not, but if I was into planets.
If I was into planets.
You know, the only planet I'm really into is Earth.
Well, I was really hoping that nobody would go first so I could go get that satellite. Now I gotta worry
The only
that
planet not
he's gonna take it from me.
Yeah.
And who's first? Oh, that's a little
It's
old
you.
me. Interesting how I
I go last. I'm not like
planned for that to happen or something.
Yeah, you went from first to last. It's nice how that
The
works.
clock's very interesting. It pushes to the end, so when you take it, you're going to be last.
You're gonna be
I like
last.
that.
Which that clock should be
see.
at the end, should it not?
That's a good catch. And then everything is over in relative order. I don't have a lot of planets. The satellite's not great yet. Yet.
Yet. But it could
Oh,
be.
you have 0 planets.
Could
I
be.
thought you had one.
Yeah, but I can
No,
also
Joey
get the
took one.
black hole game.
Yeah.
I did. And I don't really want it.
One and only.
That's called hate drafting.
I'm getting that satellite because I'm going to put it next to a black hole in the future.
Are
I
you?
can tell, yeah.
Yeah. I see what's going down there.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well,
Did
no
I miss all
star.
of the? Oh, I told you that the chat was not going to live
Yeah, they didn't care at all.
live it with basketball.
No, they didn't care at all. Sometimes I forget my target audience. I go start that
me.
battle in a classroom and I lose the kids for the rest of the day.
Okay, what is the rule on
Oh,
constellations where they stop at a star?
They don't stop at a star, but you have to follow one path. They don't.
One path. So
branch
if I include that and then I add one down here, it's not. But if I include it down here, then I'm good.
Or if you get a big old loop and make just something massive.
Loop-de-loop,
True.
my darling. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this puppy right here because it just seems
It's pretty.
like a grand old good time.
E-Man says, I'm a one planet type of guy. That's true. Joey picked one planet. He's sticking with it.
I am. Here's what we're going to do here. Wham. There we go.
I love your fish, Joey.
Thank
He's
you.
just so happy.
He's so cute.
I love how he has an oxygen tank in space.
He reminds me of the squirrel in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandy
Yeah.
or whatever.
Sandy Cheeks, baby.
Sandy Cheeks.
Yep.
SpongeBob had a lot of stuff that just is great.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Axe slinging slasher.
Ooh.
Well, now that you guys have finally left me a satellite with a Nova Star, which apparently is how people win this game.
Yeah, you can go last.
You know what? That's okay, because I
was
think all of
worth it?
that stuff is really good, and I don't know what I'm going to take, because I have no plan, but that's future Mike's problem.
Interesting. I'm going to take this one because once again, Nova Star.
Right? I don't even know if Nova Stars are useful, but they seem nice.
They just seem nice. Oh, that was dumb of me to put that there. Oh well.
I really need to make a second constellation because this first one's
No.
rocking.
You only got to worry about one.
There we go.
Speaking of, here's a great opportunity to start a second constellation. Or get a black hole.
Let's do it.
Yeah, go put that black hole by that other black hole.
Let's
Oh,
do
wait, no,
this.
that's not the way we want to do
Where
this.
can we toss this one? Down here? Why not? What's good by stars? Who likes to be next to stars?
Comets.
Comets. Oh, that's not a very good comet spot. So I'll just fill it in with a star.
Nova Star, baby. All right.
Black hole.
When you're at the front again.
Black holes
me.
beside stars or planets, that's orthogonally, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. The only one is diagonal is yes, satellites. Right.
How do I get this to make sense?
Which black hole?
Do they
I
have to
want?
connect or is that okay? This is okay,
I'm
right?
sorry. what
That's
do you-
okay. It's just starting a different
what I want.
constellation, which is what
Correct.
you
I
wanted.
want.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to place this black hole right here next to no planets nor stars, but
Nice.
next to a satellite.
There you go.
Nice. There you go. That's how winners do it.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Joey.
you, Joey.
Me?
Yup. Little old you.
Little old me.
Bruce is a smart man. Chris's strategy of having everyone else tell their strategy.
I like that.
Devious one.
Yeah.
That was
Whatever.
devious.
You fell for it.
I mean,
You were the first to fall for it.
I have no problem telling you my strategy. It makes it more impressive when I win, and I'm like, this is how I'm going to win, and then I do
It's
it.
like calling the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen right now, but we'll see. Okay.
in planet or black hole?
I don't know. I don't actually like either of these, really.
I thought you were going to make a baseball reference, like when Babe Ruth would go up there and like point in the stands where he's going to hit a home run, and you said call the pocket. And I'm still imagining Babe Ruth.
A black hole down here.
This doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I like how the chat.
I'm gonna hit it in your pocket.
The chat's involved.
That sounds
we say
inappropriate.
SpongeBob. We say Jordan. chat is silent. The SpongeBob people are like, all right,
Yeah.
let's start talking. That's our audience. Oh.
Oh, interesting lineup.
See, there's a lot more stars here than I thought.
Yeah, there's a good amount. And it is
sky
me at
full
the
of
front. Ooh. Ooh. I think. Ooh.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
a
good
great one.
Ooh.
It's
No,
a jolly good one.
stars.
I
And
was
I
a
even
big fan
operate
of
a
that.
hole. Oh, I know what you're doing.
See, so right here actually is a good example of I'd have to kind of follow this path one direction. I can't go both
Right.
directions off of that constellation there.
Oh, take that out.
Now, these Nova stars are not considered part of the constellation, though, right?
Because they're not connected by lines, whereas this one can be.
Yeah, all mine are connected by lines.
Little braggadocious lunch.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's me, huh? Might as well get the one that's filled in.
Okay, so that's all of us there.
Interesting. That puts me in a...
Actually, much like the
World.
last game, this one is
typical.
also available on Board Game Arena.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I just saw that one too right when I was coming over here. I should have gotten some practice games in. Figured out whether or not this planet strategy was
Hold
good.
on for it, Joe. Hold on.
Oh, okay. All right.
In
Always
case this
excited.
informs your decision.
It does not. Doesn't affect me. Ooh.
I always love games that like you can have a strategy going into it, and then as you're going, you're like, I'm
Yep.
gonna have to adjust because that's not what's coming up.
Or it's not coming up yet. They're
Yeah.
in there. The tiles are distributed the same, right? But
Yeah. When with a
But when it
four-player game,
happens,
we're
it
gonna
happens.
play all of them, which is nice, but
that is pretty good there, Joe.
All right, there we
Ooh,
go.
look at you.
Leaving me a lot of stars. I also need to work on another constellation, so I'm actually going to forego a Nova star. Zoops up to take this one. What am I doing with it? What am I doing?
Nova Buddy
With it.
Knows. That was a nice
So this
laugh,
one,
thanks.
you're welcome. So this one is coming off. So like if you're running down this line, that's like gonna dead end if you go that way,
That
right?
would be.
But it could be its own separate constellation.
It could be its own
Which
little
could be
constellation
useful.
of two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
And
true.
then yeah, because
We'll
having
start
large
there.
ones, but then also having variety of.
Lots of little ones.
Lots of-
Yeah. I think I will take Sir Nova.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And the way that I
Weird.
understand, right, a single star can't be part of two constellations, I don't think, right? If anyone
that.
is familiar with the rules on BGA, if you could. Because I think that I have to just choose, is this going to be my big line here, right? Like,
I feel like I'm
Yeah, that's why. Those are the kind of things that I'm like, I think I understand the rules, and I love it when stuff's on BGA, so I can go play and be like, nope, that was wrong.
Yeah.
That happens to me all the time when I play stuff on there. I'm like, well, I've been playing that wrong for a while. New plan, new plan.
Ooh, let's do this.
another slow tile right at the end.
Well, that works. Oh, wait, is you?
It is my goal. It's always been my goal.
That's a
I'll
fancy
come
looking
there.
one.
I'm actually gonna go stick that over there.
I am
I don't like any of these.
really
own little
debating. 1,
constellation.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think I'm gonna take this one right here.
Ooh, so go on.
It's a good one.
I had something in mind, but now I can't remember what it was. I think I want to take this planet, though, because.
Hold on. Think it through.
Think it through.
Yeah, you may not want that one.
Okay.
You do not want the planet.
You're the
Definitely-
worst.
I want this planet right next to my little satellite. Right there.
Worst. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I don't really want it, but I want to go first.
Okay.
I did not love that move from you, Joey. I won't even lie, because I think you and I want the same thing, and that's gonna go poorly for me.
You could have guaranteed it.
I could have, but I took different stars.
I think that's my favorite joy of games that do this turn order drafting thing. Like the fact that your turn order is intrinsically tied to what you take.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, it can be agonizing. Woo, no stars.
Yeah, because do you sit there and take something awesome now, knowing you're gonna
You're
get
gonna
what's
get-
left?
Yeah. Which, I mean, seeing the next lineup makes a huge difference.
You don't want that, Joey.
There we go. All
Set
right.
of stars is.
Okay.
Nice.
Nova star in the sky tonight.
What is your plan, sir? Okay.
Nova star
I'm actually really happy with this
in the
tile, so
sky.
we'll keep it.
Whoop.
Getting me some little constellations.
You don't even care. Okay.
Ooh, do I want it that way? What?
I care a lot.
You can't pick it up. There we go.
Okay.
Joe, I guess I was going to say goldfish is upside down, but there's no real upside down in space.
There
right?
really isn't.
The enemy base is down.
Does this work? Can you do like a
Oh,
ding
you're
ding?
killing me.
No, that,
That doesn't work.
yeah, it has to
killing me.
continue in a straight.
Okay.
I literally played that asteroid there because I wanted to put a satellite. I was like, he's not going to take that satellite. He doesn't have a good spot for that satellite.
Is that 2 rounds in a row?
No, actually, the last one I wanted this. I was
thought you
talking. I
did.
was actually just trying to fake him out, but
Constellation prize. Yeah, that's good right there. Give me that comet.
yeah, that's great for that comet.
What does a single planet do? Just gives me 2 points?
2 points.
2 points.
Whereas a black hole is also 2 points.
Yeah,
But,
I'm gonna take that. Stick it here in the corner.
That's a 3-point tile because of that sick Nova star.
planet, but I don't want it next to my black hole.
That is correct.
I'll put it in the other corner.
Planets are very
Seems
picky
useful.
in that way.
They so picky.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
I think the tile I want exists. All right, well,
Did you want a spacesuit? Because that tile does not exist.
does not.
Ow.
Another asteroid.
Yeah, which is funny because I was not. I straight up said I think I'm going to ignore asteroids, and now I have 3 of them. So
Yeah.
I did not do a good job of ignoring those, and I need to flip this over because it's bothering me. It's upside down. Because it's printed on the top side, and so I want it on the top.
All right.
So E-Man asked, do people use any psychological warfare in the WSBG? Realistically, no. It's just, I mean, I'll mess with somebody here because we're playing with friends and stuff like that, but I'm not going to sit and play and screw with people's heads when I'm playing competitive like that. Usually I'm just trying to play my own best game. Psych out, misdirection. I mean, a lot of the games we play are borderline solitaire games. Like I won Wingspan, Arc Nova, a lot of that stuff. We all know what the right cards are, the right plays are. So it's a matter of just trying to optimize your board more than trying to convince somebody else. Because we're not playing some kind of war game where I'm like, don't attack me, go attack that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've sat at a decent number of tables, and to sit there so I play Cascadia too, and to be like, don't take that tile, it's just, I don't know. I don't see that. It's a great community that we're just there to play and have fun. And
So you're saying you would not announce your planet strategy?
no, I would not announce my planet
proceed
strategy.
to not get any more planets?
I've gotten. Did I get a third one? I don't think I got a. I think I only had 2 when I announced it. I got a third.
You do have a third, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
All
keeping
next
track
to
of the fact that I'm
satellite.
ahead of everybody else. That's all that matters.
Go.
No, I gotta say, because we've commentated, we've watched multiple of the matches too, and everyone's cordial.
Yeah.
If maybe a little bit quiet during some of the the very important matches, but it has also surprised me just how easygoing everyone is at the same time.
Yeah.
There'll be times where everyone's like, okay, we got to take a quick break for a second during Great Western Trail because obviously it's a long game.
Absolutely.
And then everyone's joking around
So
for a minute, take a
excited.
mental breather, come back to. And the other thing is just the amount of strategy help and advice that you give each other.
Yeah.
Outside of the game itself.
Well, even so, when I was playing at the semifinal, that I mentioned that Yuka had never played a game of Ark Nova, he was looking at his cards to figure out what to flip, and he's from Finland, and so, I mean, he speaks English perfectly fluently, but it's still a second language. And so rather than be like, okay, you can take time and read those and hopefully understand them, like I will just translate it, I will just tell you what they do. And we were sitting at a final table together, and I'm like, here, let me just tell you how this works. Because it's like, I want to beat people on their best day, not because they misunderstood something or misread something. And that's a very common feeling in Vegas when we go, is like we like to win, but we like to win not because of some misunderstanding.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How many table flips typically happen? This is not Magic the Gathering. We do not flip tables. We respect games way too much to have to do that.
Oh, baby. All right, Chris, you're up.
Oh, it's me up front.
It's you.
Okay. That's
How many table
that's a lot
flips?
of
That's
stars.
funny.
That's a lot of
I can't even imagine somebody table flipping there.
Maybe I'll just take this because it's a safe bet.
So if you've maxed out your length of stars,
You should keep adding to it, because I mean, whether you put 8 or 12, it's still 35 points, and that's perfect.
well, there's one that I actually can't,
Oh, wait.
can't quite make it happen. But you can't just cut it off and be like, this is now a new constellation.
No,
right?
not if it's
But I
still
could
touching.
with both of the, one of these I could pick to be a part of the main constellation.
Yeah, so like you could run down here and then go like boop, boop, and off to the edge.
So if I add to this though, can I say this is my constellation and then this over here is something else?
I would say yeah, because you're ending it there,
Okay.
but
Because
we'd have to ask
then I
the
can
boss.
add to it.
Yeah, I would want a
4,
clarification on that.
7, 8. Because that puts me at 8, but my second one is 7. So
Because to
just
me, it's
wondering.
no different than sitting here off this one and being like, I'm going that way instead of
Instead of
this
that
way.
way.
So like if you come this way and start a new one, I don't know. I didn't read the rules.
They have to be discreet. Let me pull up the PDF for the rules and see if I can get a clarification.
Curiosity questions. Oh, you're going.
I was trying to help answer your question, and now
No, it's fine. I still don't know what I want.
I don't either.
just was mid
I thought I did, and then I didn't, but I was salty because you were taking my turn.
I was creating tension. Can I stick these next to black holes?
Yes,
And they
Without
won't
penalty.
without penalties?
that's a great move. An actual great move, not a pretend great move.
Actually, I don't know if I might
make a
have
constellation
penalty,
35 stars long
Yeah,
kind of advice.
I'm just giving up on that. I'm accepting the 21 points for the 7.
it's actually interesting how many people on like the first, like, especially the first, maybe even the second round, you end up playing with people and like you think they're making suboptimal moves, and then you're like, well, I lost anyway, so it clearly didn't matter. But yeah, there's a lot of people who've mathed out a lot of the games to be like, this is how many points I need to get per action in order to win.
4 points if I do that comment. The shocking lack of asteroids, I tell you.
Shocking.
Right?
That's what's hurting me right now.
I really thought asteroids were going to be much more common.
Yeah, I agree. They're not showing up very much.
And that's part of why I wasn't going to go for it, because I was like, I'll let you guys fight over them.
Oof.
But I do like how few planets there are, because you got up to 2. Ooh, I don't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan. I don't want
Ties friendly?
That's another great question.
Let's see what's-
Oh, it does say players, so yeah, ties are totally friendly.
Want.
Okay.
But just because the ties are friendly doesn't mean I am. So
That's true. All right, here we go. I don't like going last, but I do like this. I don't like the diagonals don't count.
They only sometimes count. They count in constellations.
Okay,
That's all I care about.
That's true. Okay.
That's actually a really good spot. That's a 6 spot.
It's good.
I
That's a
realize
great
I put
spot.
all of my comments on the edges. So
Oh, really?
They are inherently less useful.
less valuable than they could be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Must be direct lines between stars. Okay, if you would help me slide that up and
We
refill.
can do that. And then while you were looking up, I will
Yes, if you'd be so kind.
acrylicicize. Oh, wow.
Some good stuff coming up.
That's a lot of stars.
I know I am.
Okay, you're blue.
I'm blue.
She might take that planet because it would go great next to her satellite.
Yeah, this is the only clarification is about how you can't angle like diagonal.
Oh, and I just
Yeah.
blocked off that asteroid. Oh, man, that was so dumb.
Okay.
That was so dumb, especially because that was my last move. I could have easily put that there.
Now we play the slide puzzle where we kind of move stuff around.
Oh yeah.
Well, like that was literally the last thing I did. Like that was my last spot. Was to put that down. I know I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sit here and like
Goodness.
undo my turn. That's just brutal. That asteroid would have been real helpful there. 5 points. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that one's done. I don't want any 10-star constellations there. That's not the right move. We only got 3 more turns. So I'm going to take that one. I'm going to get one of those, which those are both pretty helpful. I'll take this and put it there.
And you called it correctly. I am taking the planet.
That's what I wanted to see.
Man,
Planet.
that's called hate drafting right
That's
there.
not hate. It's her best move because it's
It is.
a 4-point planet
Sorry,
for her.
Joey.
Or actually, it's 5 points for her, so it was totally her right move. Nothing else on the board was going to get her 5 points.
Okay.
I think we are at the last tile refill right now, too, because there's only 2 more rounds.
The Great Tile Reef.
Ooh, there's more than 4 in there. I like that.
Right.
I like it when you don't know every tile
So you
that's
can't
coming
have it all.
out, so you can't sit there and be like, yeah,
But
that's
you know
kind
your
of
odds.
You know your odds, but it's still not like if I wait long enough, I know 3 more asteroids are in that bag.
Yeah.
Because that's always tough when you play with those people.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that is kind of tough sometimes.
Well, I could put this. Nah, it's still gonna get me.
What you buying, Joey?
Well, it's not gonna give me anything anyway. Let's see here.
Oh, those are 2 separates.
Yeah, right?
I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. I'm losing my black holes.
So
by the
taking
way.
this.
Oh, whoa, hold up. Switch out.
Oh. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
So excited.
All right.
Okay. Well, if that's the case,
Makes my black holes not score, but they weren't going to anyway.
you know what? I'm fine with this then. I'll just take this one up front.
What was the number you called? Like 83 or
83.
something like that?
I said 83. Yeah,
Might
you won
be-
first
I might
pick
be
on that
close.
last one.
Might be
Yeah,
close to 83.
I am not going to be. I cannot really commentize another one.
Cometize.
All right, and this is the final lineup. Black hole doesn't make sense, but I think that I shall take.
Yeah, that's a great play because that does another constellation for you too. Like another little 2 constellation.
Exactly.
Yep. That's what I was trying to do with this
they
little
need
double
to have
that
at
was out
least
here.
2 hoths, so that doesn't actually lead to anything.
No.
Oh, sad.
If you rotate it, you might be able to get another
Maybe.
star, right?
Oh yeah, go ahead. We're just gonna slide rule and rotate things. don't you worry about it. Friendly game.
And
Oh,
Go
it's
ahead,
me.
Teddy
Oh,
Bear.
it's me.
and so that's why, right? Because
Feel free to move any other ones.
Yeah, but
too.
I also could just get 5 points from.
You don't grab some more chips out of there, put on there.
What? What?
You just leave while you make your board.
That's true. I mean,
I
the
could
comment's
sit in
really even
hypermath,
better.
yeah.
The comment's better at 5.
okay, but now you have to rotate it back.
Why?
Just to
Oh,
be
because
rude.
just on principle of the
Kicks and
matter.
giggles.
Gets and shiggles. Got it. Black hole's 2 points. That star is 0 points. So I might as well take this pretty star. Or no, so I might as well take the 2 points, not the 1 point.
Yeah, that was gonna be like a whoa.
Yeah, I was like,
you spelled
I
it out.
literally just said that's 2 points. So I'm gonna take that
He
one.
even just said what it is. Like, all right. Yeah, it's gonna be bad, but whatever.
It's okay. We all had fun because we got to play with friends.
That's gonna be
That's
here.
right.
I got to play with the star map, more importantly.
That's
My
true.
parents did childcare growing up, so it was, did you have fun? Then you won.
So shockingly, I have not won a game on camera here yet, but I've won out there just between and playing. When I play at home, since I win a decent amount, at the end I have to be like, but did we all, but I'm like, we all had fun because we played together, and Mike just won like the 8th game in a row. Sorry.
All right, so going through here, we're going to score up everything in order. So first, your largest and your second largest constellation, you're going to check against the chart on the left there.
46.
Good night.
Because you have an 8 and a 7?
I have an 8 and a 7.
Nice.
I do not. Spoiler alert.
I have an 8 and a 2. I get a 27.
50.
Joey Jojo.
You had 2 8s?
2 8s.
No way.
You better not score any other points.
I had a 5
Oh,
and a 4,
my man.
so I'm starting off great with an 18, baby. I guess we just combined these two, didn't we?
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to the number of different
you're right.
constellations that we have.
That's where I'm going to take a hit.
I have
Yeah, I thought I had a bunch, and then I realized I planned that poorly.
I only got 9 points.
I only got 9.
I got 2.
I got 9.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait.
nice to
Who
have
got
the
2,
best of you
Joey?
all.
Yeah,
No.
I got 2.
Yeah, Joey.
Well, that doesn't make me feel much better. I was like, oh, at least I got variety. Now count up your Nova stars, everybody.
How'd you
1, 2, 3.
how'd you get 9?
Because I have a bunch of singles.
No, but like I got 1, 2, 3.
This one, 4. That's a separate.
But you can't double count that one.
One.
You can't double count
You're
that
saying
one.
I can't count this one?
No, because it's part of the
'Cause it's part of the big one.
Oh, okay. Then I only have 5.
5 points.
4.
Then all the lies.
Like, not that it matters, but I'm like,
Nope.
I'm looking over. I'm like, I didn't think you had that many when I was counting earlier.
Joey, you have 4 Nova stars.
I got 5.
Sorry.
5
1,
from
2,
Mike.
3. Are they hiding anywhere? 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
Yeah, that 8 points is where I get my comeback.
Woo!
All right, so now go through all of your comets are going to score.
I don't know how I feel that they just said I'm like Tommy. I don't know who Tommy is. It says Mike is like Tommy. I'm not.
I don't know. Tommy Pickles? That's a huge compliment, potentially.
I mean, they just said pickleball, so maybe it's.
Tommy Pickleball.
20.
Okay. Wait, what are we counting?
Comets.
No, 0. I didn't play that game. We found the thing I didn't feel like playing.
For each star next to them or star space?
Star.
Each star
Individual
in
star.
the 4 orthogonal.
8.
8.
I really misread that. I thought it'd
One
be
tile,
4.
you got 8 points.
So I got
Yeah, that's really
3, 4,
nice.
5, so 6.
Took her 4 to get that much.
Seriously.
11, 12,
Wow.
13, 14, 15, 16,
I thought it was
17.
per tile. That's why I did not play that one right.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, but that one couldn't have been any better realistically.
No,
than it
yeah, that one
was.
worked out
Like,
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get one comment and get 8 points out of it,
Heck yeah,
I mean,
dude.
my planets are only getting me 2 points apiece.
2
Yeah.
points apiece plus who has the most.
I have 14 for planets.
You have 14 points.
And because of Wendy, I don't have tied for the most. Mm-hmm. Feel good about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
Remember
how
how I
feel
said
good
at the
about
beginning
that.
I wasn't getting any planets?
So Wendy,
just
you
think-
also got
I got 2 of
14.
them.
No,
No, I got
they both have 4.
4. I get 4
yeah,
points.
4.
Oh, 4 points. 4. 4. I got 1 planet, I think. Yeah, so 2 points. Asteroids. So go ahead and find your largest, or all of your groups. I
That's
should
the
say.
game I didn't play. 0.
9 for me.
5.
Oh, Tommy Miller apparently wins on BGA. I'm actually terrible at BGA. I can't do the asynchronous games, and I don't have time to play live ones. I get 9.
9 as well. Not my shiny.
I like BGA, but I've started using the notes that they allow you to put in because if you have more than one game, especially if it's the same game.
So you can remember
it's
what you're going to
lost,
do when
yeah.
you come back. So I have 1 black hole for 5 points.
Me as well.
I got 4. Oh no, I got that one too. I got 9.
9 points. Y'all got to stop.
I got 4. They're both next to stars.
All right, and then satellites. So 3 points per face that's adjacent to a black hole or a planet. So 6 from me.
6 for me.
15.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to catch up 20 points
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, well,
I'm worried how much Joey's counting.
24?
24.
Nice job.
Nice.
I lucked into that.
All right, I'm going to add up my score here first because I think I'm the lowest.
How'd you get 24?
Wait, am I right?
No. I'm going to
Whoa,
sit here and
hold on.
rules lawyer, but no.
All right,
So that one's counting 2 of them, so that's 6.
In the black hole.
On the black.
The black hole. Oh, the black hole does count. That's me not understanding rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24. That's how that works.
All right, so where am I at here? 28 plus 8, 36.
So, math's up to you.
Yeah, 36, 41, 51, 62,
73.
73.
I said 83. I was actually pretty
Nice.
close.
We're pretty close.
Let's see. I'm just going to start moving this way. Let's see. 51, 71, 76, 80, 91. for Wendy.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, hate drafting works.
Let's see. What was that?
Keeps you down
38,
and lets her win.
I know.
43.
It's a winning strategy.
That's 36.
Did I say that? Oh, 36, 41, 41, so 55. 55 plus 9, or yeah. So 59 plus 18.
55 and 18, 73.
Yeah, 73 plus 15 more
88.
is 88.
Ooh, Wendy. Go win it.
Oh, let's see, Joey.
Joey, you're at 50, 64, 68, 73, 77, 77.
That's a win, baby.
Yeah, that is. What is that? 77,
Those constellations
91,
help me.
101, right?
101.
I mean, this.
It was really that 24 points on that,
That was luck right
Yeah.
there.
that satellite. That was
Yeah.
huge.
That's amazing.
So, Joey.
So now we know. You really want to push for those
Yeah,
stars.
that's
Because
big.
I ignored
But
the
in
stars.
a better way than I did.
Fair,
More
but like
efficiently.
I mean, I ignored stars. We ignored stars, and shocking, a game about
That's
Twinkle
accomplished.
Twinkle constellations. The two people who kind of ignored the stars did not do well.
To be fair, I have a lot of star talent. I didn't necessarily ignore them. I just didn't do well with them. But
Yeah.
a single comet with a lot of points, a nice group of satellites. You crushed it, Joey.
Did you?
I lucked in the comet too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You only put 8 down.
Oh my
You have
gosh.
one additional
this
point, Chris.
changes everything.
Changes
Hold on,
everything.
Wait.
No, this is important.
973 points.
Yes.
We rolled out, Chris.
Crushed it.
Now imagine being able to just pull out your smartphone or device, take a picture of it, and it
That's
goes.
pretty cool.
Then you don't have to do math.
I like
Oh.
that.
See?
All right.
Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, you would love to game with us at one of our conventions. Check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Bassel.